in Black Sabbath. I'm a comedian and writer, so I've been asked to introduce this today. I think because, you won't know this, but I wrote the program notes for the Birmingham Royal Ballet Black Sabbath Ballet, which is an idea which on paper shouldn't work, and in reality it didn't work either. I also did a Radio 4 documentary about the tritone, the most evil note of all time. It was banned by the Catholic Church and is throughout Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. And I'm really excited to be bringing on this band because Black Sabbath are a much misunderstood group, I think. They thought I was the first heavy metal band, but they're also the last psychedelic band, I think. They were about the end of the 60s. The Vietnam War and the Manson murders and Altamont finished that 60s dream. And Black Sabbath reflect that darkness, but unlike all those educated bands like Van de Graaff Generator and The Doors, who did it by quoting pre-Raphaelite poetry and French symbolism, they did it with what they understood, the imagery of destroyed post-war Birmingham, of heavy industry, and of all the horror comics and horror films that they grew up with, and it's no less valid because of that. And also, they exploded the blues and stretched it and destroyed it and did post-rock 15 years before Steve Albini had ever thought of it, right? And they're a great, great band. And the sad thing is, we're living in Black Sabbath times again, I think, with genocide and war and disinformation. And who would ever have thought that the widow of the man that wrote Warpurgis would be recommending we go on a march in support of Tommy Robinson? And there's surely no better way to start a tribute to Black Sabbath than with booze for Sharon Osbourne. So will you please welcome, on the drums, it's not Bill Ward! It's not Bill Ward! On the bass, will you welcome, it's not Geezer Butler! Geezer Butler's not on the bass! And will you please welcome, on vocal and guitar, it is not Tommy Iommi and neither is it Ozzy Osbourne. And I've got a personal thing, when I was working on that Black Sabbath ballet, Tommy Iommi wouldn't have a selfie with me. He said no. So, and I fucking pose for selfies all day, as you cunts know. So, I'm going to do one now with a much better version